Okay, here to review Ultra God Mission, Chapter 6. So, this chapter was pretty decent. Yamcha gets a lot of screen time this chapter. So, let's just get into it. So, first we start with Hit versus the Glass Warrior chick in black. And, Hit's doing pretty well, and Pan is crushing on Hit. I don't know how I feel about this pairing. Kind of feels a little fanficky, but, Super Dragon Ball Heroes can kind of be fanficky sometimes. What are you going to do? So there's that. And Hit ends up getting stuck in the ice glass. And, Pan, she wants to go save him. Gohan's like, no, no. And, she says, this is about love. And Gohan's like, love? Gohan's just as weirded out by this pairing as we are. It is kind of strange. I don't really think of Pan getting with Hit. I mean, he is 1,000 years old. It's kind of creepy. Think about it. Or he may be older than that. But anyways, so, she's firing her glass at Pan and Gohan. And it looks like, Gohan, he's done too. It looks that way. Then she's talking about herself and how she has nobody. Her tribe was wiped out, the Glass tribe. And then Hearts tells her, oh, I know somebody from that tribe. And then she's like, oh, somebody survived. Then she says basically her tribe got wiped out by this invader who kind of, he looks like chilled a little bit. It kind of looks like Frieza's ancestor. So, Hearts keeps talking to her, and then, he figures out that she's really bluffing. She really does care about her tribe. She's saying she don't care. And then, she fires the attack at Hearts. And then, we find out that basically Hit was able to get out of the attack because of the 0.2 seconds when the glass was covered in my body. So basically, he did the time skip, I believe. I understand correctly. But okay, so then we got Hearts, and then Yamcha over here talking about I got carried away and jumped out. I believe we're already in the fight. And then he goes to see the rules of the time. We got to catch the ferry, but Papa's turned the glass. So, yeah, Pan's talking. And then he goes to girl. She look on her face, and he's simping for the girl in black here. And then Pan's like, Uncle Yamcha has a soft spot for the girls in every history. I mean, that's a nice way of putting it. So then she starts crying. And it looks like, they're going to win by default here. Yamcha's simping worked out, and Hearts, getting in her head also worked. And then, she gets this shot, this death beam through her arm, and it turns out to be Metacooler. And, then they're going at it. And, this is how you know Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Yamcha actually pushes back Metacooler here and wins in this struggle, which is kind of crazy. But then, sort of, because it looks like here, if I'm understanding this is my second time reading here, that Hearts gets him in this cube thing. Hearts basically betrays him, and we find out it's because he wants to team up with as many of the mortals as possible to defeat Ios, because Ios is the big threat this arc. Then we got Yamcha here, it's looking like he's in, he goes, can you stand up? She goes, don't come close. And then Pan's like, oh, looks like something started between the girl and Uncle Yamcha. Which, when does Yamcha become an uncle all of a sudden? I thought Piccolo was Pan's uncle, technically, here. You would think, right? Or grandfather, depending how you look at it. And then it ends here with Planet Vegeta, with, the evil Goku, I think. Maybe Bardock versus Jiren. So we'll see how that goes. So, yeah, this chapter was pretty interesting. Yamcha, we really don't get to see him get a lot of screen time. He did pretty well. I mean, he held up against Metacooler, and we get to see him score a girl. I mean, how long has it been since we've seen Yamcha score a girl? Like, never. So yeah, I mean, this was a pretty interesting chapter. I would probably say, for Super Dragon Ball Heroes standards, 8 out of 10, 7 out of maybe 7.5. We'll go 7.5. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. Watching the next chapter with Jiren versus the evil Goku should be cool. And don't forget to like. It is greatly appreciated. I really have much content to make recently. Might make some more videos later. We'll see. But yeah, peace out.